Hello everyone, my name is Kurazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, episode 236. This video was originally streamed live on YouTube on September 14th, 2025. I hope you enjoyed the video. Whoops, I wanted this guy. Now we have one slot left. Are there any more book stacks we should grab? I don't see them. Maybe, I'm going to leave one slot open for shuffling things around, so we'll come back and get this stuff later. Yeah, we can actually run off. We can go translocate, then come back and grab this stuff real quick, and then sort of just be done with the place. That's not unattractive to me, frankly. Being done with this place. I sounded jealous of the oil lamp. Alright, we're out in the open. Let's go and get our actual armor on. Also get a good glance of how badly banged up our current armor is. Not too bad. Our legs took a little bit more beating. But it's not awful, honestly. Alright, so we need to eat. Our last meal. And we're going to go not straight south, we're going to go this way to this translocator here. Okay. Oops, right. Spin. There we are. Mark that. Can I? Oh, I can't have a meal in my hand to get back on the elk. Okay. Yeah, since another ravine. Since lead's become a little more scarce now that we've mined out so much of it around our home. Anytime that I get a chance to mark some or get some while we're out and about, it's going to be pretty reasonably high priority. Oops. Ah, we're stuck under the tree. Am I at the end game, or did they change how you get the elk? So, yes and yes. I am actually well beyond where you get the elk. This is version 1.21. In 1. Was it 20? Was that where they added the new story dungeons, or was that 1.19? I forget now. Anyway, so we are now beyond the point where you would normally be able to get the elk. Like, we're way beyond that. There's actually story dungeons after that that you can use the elk to get to a lot faster. And that's how we got there and back, actually, so. Alright, we're pretty close now, right? Halfway there. Random drifter in the shade. Got our resident treasure hunter here. Oh, it's obsidian. Like, what is that stuff? I see obsidian so rarely that, like, I don't recognize it instantly when I see it. I've only once ever had a spawn where I started out in the basalt area. And that was years and years ago, in version 1.14 with some friends. So, Dalton recommend to expand on your question there. By the way, we are now doing some of the quests that come from the modded version or modded ruins, better ruins mod. So let's get over here onto the translocator to send the elk through first, and we can go. Spawned in a hole once? Oh yeah, I think we all have. Yeah, I've had a couple weird spawns. I had one where I was spawned in the middle of a very small pond, but the game still gave me a like a little wooden platform to spawn on. Like you could have spawned me like 6 blocks west, and I would have been out of the water. All right, so what I'm gonna do here is we need to find a place to store the books. We kind of have a thing over at the temple, so I might just expand on that. Yeah, we'll just do that. Just make a few more trunks here. How many nails do we have actually before I get into that? We have 6 nails. Okay, so I'll take 4. I'll also go put something down. Like gears. There we are. And we need a little bit of wood. There we go. 2 trunks. I'm going to keep the armor for when we go back down there, just in case things have, like, respawned. I don't know if that mod does that. On the off chance, though. We got our pollen desk here. Yeah, so the teleport on the surface, Dalton, is from a mod. We have the Translocating Engineering Redux mod. So we can disassemble and then reassemble and relink translocators wherever we need to. Yep, so that's a good spot. Let's just, thought I heard a weird noise. Let's just pop these down over here. Make this even messier. Drive some people nuts. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're going to start putting the booky things in here. Anything for the temple is going to go here. Anything not for the temple will just come back with us for now. 3 temporal gears, though, isn't bad. Also, while we're... Oh, jeez. What the... Where did you come from? Stop it. Stop it. What the heck? There is nowhere you should be able to spawn. Sheesh. There isn't even like a... Oh, there is one here. Okay. But they said that they had fixed that in this version of the game, and they apparently haven't, so... Buyer beware. Alright, so this stuff can stay here. Everything else comes with me. Tyrants claim that's true every update? Yeah. Yeah, they really need to figure that out. It's pretty irksome. Alright, so clothing is full. We're going to do treasure overflow for clothing. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to get things out of the basket. Okay, so all this goes in here. Maybe a clothing overflow would be wise, but we do have more temporal stuff to put away. I don't think we need metal scraps. Don't go here. Okay. You're going to go over here. In, I think it's Misk. Nope. Minerals? Nope. Maybe it didn't have a place for these, I don't know. Ah, here it is, okay. We do have more stuff on the elk, so let's go grab that, buddy. Alright, so this stuff... I'm going to grab things that are for here first. This as well. Other stuff should be going to the temple mostly. Leave you here. Jonas parts. More Jonas parts. I'll leave you here too. You're related to all this stuff. Treasure overflow. More cylinders. More tuning cylinders. Then we have a trip to the basement to put away our empty crocks, which means we do definitely need to have a cooking sesh here. Ooh, yeah, we are low on food. Oop, weird hitch there. Just gonna scoot these over here. Yep, we got a lot of hunting to do apparently. Oh, I had one more thing to put here. Right, it was these fire clay bricks, which go here, very top. Oops. And put you away somewhere. There we go. Wow, we burned through 10 arrows in there. I think we're out now. Yes, these are flint. You come with me. Boop. Okay. I've got 6 crocks of food left. That's actually not that much food for me. Like, we go through... normally we go through 2 crocks of food per stream. This stream we've already been through like 3 because of the armor. Let's just do a bit of this and then one more. Consolidate into some linen. Alright, so we're going to head back. Oh, we're going to actually, whoops, throw stuff on the ground. We're going to refill on these. Not that we really need to. But just make sure we keep a full stack on us. We're going to run back to Yakul, grab the stuff for the temple. Cool. And we're going to throw this in the trunk there. This gets to go in here. Which I think we already have chandeliers over here. Yes. Wow, we have 5 chandeliers. I think we have a couple more back at the other base too. So we'll have a very brightly lit main hall, I guess. Okay, was there anything in here? Originally there was, I think. Oh, we have more stuff. Let's bring this back. 3 bone flutes. Oh my goodness. Really? Oh. 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 A flint shovel. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Right. Ditch the shovel over here. There we go. Some of this gets to go into the bin here. Okay, some of this goes in the bin over here. we are. Hey there, Crazy Watermelon. The share was an HOA, Karen. Totally. It went to the abandoned mine, Crazy Watermelon. It's from the Better Ruins mod. Summer Stroll, Cultured Tavern. You know, all of these tuning cylinders, we don't have a resonator. It's kind of funny. Alright, so more of you go in there. Minerals. Got space for you, I think. There we go. And then we have... Oh, let's grab... We're out of dirt, okay. We'll just get some more from the other place. Where was I keeping my torches? Here it is. I'm gonna do like this and like that. And we're going to pick up torches that we left there later. Let's head back. Wait, is everything off of you cool? Double check. Just the bone flute, okay. And there's nothing else that I need to leave here, I don't think. Oh, right, I wanted to grab a pickaxe, because we're missing one. I want to use our pro pick for everything. Hey, Storm Thunders, welcome. I think I put my pickaxe away. I think it was in this bin over here by accident. There's a resonator. Oh, yeah, there is a resonator in the ruin that we were in last stream. That's right. Ah, I did leave it here. Brilliant. How smart of me. So yeah, the goal is we're going to go back now and we're going to clear out the rest of the interesting things in that ruin. And then we're also going to grab that lead, because we need lead for more lanterns. Always. Always need more lanterns for this project. And we're going to leave before it gets really hairy here, because it is gross. In fact, you know what? Yeah, let's just sleep here. We'll see if we can skip to some calm activity, and I'm going to hydrate while we're doing this. It is not terribly calm. But yeah, so I think we'll do is let's go back to the other place. We'll get what I said we were going to get. That's a lot of icons. I should start cleaning some of these up because we don't need these fruit trees anymore. For example, and maybe some of the Terra Preta stuff. Anyway, if we have a little bit of time after that, then yes, let's run over to the ruin. Where the heck was it? It was here. There's a resonator in this tower, supposedly. Do a chore stream for deleting back markers. I'd actually probably do that just after this stream. Why is this still making dust? It's just making particles constantly. That is too funny. I think it's kind of cute, like these dusty old books are just like going crazy, but you know, it's goofy. This game is pretty goofy sometimes. Oh, I still have flax over there. I forgot. Not that we really need it, but but you know. All right, you cool? You and me, pal. What's in this? Anything? No, okay. Bye. Garlic toast. Oops, nope. Get back on. Wanted to press that. Right, so we need to go, yes, this direction. Ish. This direction. Like I said, this direction. I had it right the first time, indeed. They're rot spores, yeah, for my rotting old books. Good to get food. I'm like, did I get food? The answer is yes. Ow. Dad joke with the same dad joke from earlier. Come on, Nightbot. You can do better than this. Yeah, we heard that joke earlier today from Nightbot. Nightbot's own lips, as it were. Doing. Hazard up to the challenge. Let's see if Nightbot can do better. Oh boy. Why are pirates called pirates? Because they are. That one's just lame. That one's just ugh. Not even groan worthy, just like... I guess it's a groan, it's more of a sigh. Oh, we're stuck in the trees. It's so weird. So if you... here we go. If you're trying to turn and slow down, you can't just use the turn buttons. You have to actually let up on all the buttons. And then you can, like right now, I've let up on the forward button. I should have stopped sprinting by now, but I haven't. Because this isn't the, there's the snaffle bit and the other bit, and I'm not sure which one I have on, but the other one's the run forever button. But once I let go, then I can stop and actually do fine-tuning movement. Alright, we'll go clear out the Den of Iniquity first, and then we'll come up to the surface and do the ore gathering. Alright, don't get hit by lightning again. Neat. I do wonder if that lead is part of the mod structure here. All right, I don't think I'm too worried about creepy crawlies, but I will swap these down here just in case we need them. All right, let's tear it apart. These are full blocks. Good. Zap, yeah, exactly. I'll have to rename to Zap Brannigan. Zap Hoofigan? I'll take those tables too. Maybe even the candles. You know, since we're not doing adventuring right now, I probably should have brought along a chest for my back rather than the basket. Just those few extra storage slots might be nice. go. Pick these up. Nothing good in you. Ooh. A crate full of books. Oh, so those only come in ruined versions, so I guess I'm gonna leave those. Alright, were there any that can actually stack in here? Yes. Okay, just the one. Pop you on the back. And let's grab the tables. The age table I'm not going to take. I want the scribe tables. Oh, they have chairs too. Interesting. Long chair. Okay. Sure. It's funny, the scribe tables already have benches, but they decided to put benches with them anyway. Alright, anything else that really piques my interest here? The ruined thing, not so much. Huntsman's tunic, no. Artisan's scarf. That's the mask slot there, so no. And nothing over here, really. Alright, I think we're good here. Let's grab torches. Perfect. Actually, let's go run these up to your cool first. Pop one torch down here, just to keep things safe in the corner. And maybe leave one there forever now. I'll sacrifice one torch, but no more than one. Hey, buddy, there you are. Have some bookshelves. I'm sure your back will be fine after this. We'll take you to the orthopedic doctor afterward. It's not a problem. Bye, music. Alright, so this sort of break room over here, living quarters room, had some nice tables. Do I need more crocks? Not really. Oh, I had these too, that's right. Yep, these are mine. Those amok pieces just fly everywhere. That's pretty funny. Ooh. Bowls. Do I care about bowls? You know what? I might care about bowls. I might want to make some more lanterns. Or the little lamps, oil lamps. So I'll grab these. Sure, it's an easy little bit. And I will grab these because you never know. You always need more. Oh. More than you think you do. Residue covered pot. Alright. Bye, you come with me. I'll take the crocs too. Just because spare crocs, why not? And that's going to about do it for here, except for the table. Tables. What is this amok of which you speak? It's like a board game. Apparently it is a real game, I think. A real life game. I'm not sure if it's like checkers. The pieces are binary. You got gold pieces and you got lead pieces. So what I don't know is, like, there's no, like, you know, bishops and queens and stuff, so it's not like chess, which is also a very ancient game in real life. Seems more like Go. Yeah, that was my thought too. All right. Well, we only lost a little bit of blood during this whole adventure so far. We're not quite done yet. That frame rate in OBS is not pleasing me right now. I'm watching the chunk go by. Chunkiness happen. Let's grab some of this, though. Yes, the treasure we came here for. As I recall, there was some lead ore deeper in, but it was actually silver in lead. That wouldn't give us any lead. Now, I don't care about silver. Says the guy was at 1 HP earlier. Look, there was just a little blood. The blood went back where it was supposed to go. Just like in real life, I put a band-aid on, and about 12 seconds later, I was fine. And I'm actually going to keep all the limestone stones we get. Throw those into the grinder. Oh. I think there might be a little bit more up here. Nope, okay. So there was also up here somewhere I saw, here we go, some more lead bits. We have just enough. I'm going to ditch the sandstone eventually, but let's go ahead and drill down from here. Hey, more rich stuff. Awesome. That's what a guy likes to see. Could do to be a bit bigger, though. Here we go. Maybe it's all in this direction. Or maybe it's in all directions. Alright, I'm satisfied so far. Not too bad. Any more down here? Ah, there is some. Okay, it's probably dead there. Take a peek up there, nothing. Okay, it's probably just these few here. We've got a crystallized piece, eh? Oh, I have room for it too. Let me surprised. All right. That one's pretty well done. Where did I enter from? Here you are. Just barely got out. I am going to ravage a hillside here briefly. Hilltop. Get some more dirt. I should mention, Corazette and I played a little bit more Vintage Story last night. And we're still on our second day. We're taking it a day at a time, pretty much. Because she has a limited capacity for, like, learning a new game all at once. It takes her a while to be able to play more than a few minutes at a time. Which is kind of funny. I don't know, it's pretty cute. But in our second day, lots of starving. I'm purposely taking it slow, and while I'm somewhat optimizing my actions, I'm not, like, rushing around, be like, oh, we gotta go do this and try this and get this food. I'm sort of letting her take some of the lead to decide what we do and how fast we do it. There we go. More rich, nice. It'll stack. How much will it stack to? We have not much more to go, alright. When we get to that, I'll just drop the sandstone. Okay, goodbye sandstone. Oh my goodness. There we go. Got it. Oh, I'm starving. When playing with little ones, you're just there to ease the rough parts? Yeah. Are you, Storm Thunders, when you play with your kids, are you, like, are you also playing? Like, do you go and do your own stuff while your kids, you know, fumble around? Or, like, are you just kind of just waiting and hanging out there to swoop in when need be? So you can ground stack ore. How about that? I don't like the ground stacks too much just because they're not very big. You can't stack a lot in one place. It's like 12. Whereas with a, you know, with a, even just a chest, you know, you're multiplying that by 100. No kids, it's your nephews and stuff. Okay. Well, same question then. You know, are you just there hanging out, like waiting to be needed, or are you playing and doing your own thing as well? All right. We can delete this guy. And we can delete this guy. We can unpin these guys. We don't need them anymore. All right. Well, let's get back on Yakul, and we're going to head home. That's pretty much what we're going to do here. And that will put us at the exact right spot we need to be in when we start our chores stream, so we can start doing our chores. So you have one slot left. We'll put on those guys. Sure. So for the real little ones, you hover, but for the older ones, you just sort of circle back. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I've been working on giving Kurazini some chances to try out some games. She doesn't quite get the connection between what she does with her thumbs and the controller and what happens on the screen. Or more accurately, she doesn't get why she should do it. Like, I'll fire up like just like Breath of the Wild, because it's what she likes, and because it's play some Zelda, you know, and I'm like, you want to play? And she'll say, yeah, play Zelda. And so I give her the controller, and she just sort of like wobbles the thumbsticks back and forth and laughs uproariously as either Link or the camera goes crazy doing stuff. I mean, whatever she likes is fine. It's just like, it's kind of cute to watch. But eventually she like wants, I guess, something else, because then she'll hand it to me and say, Dada, do it. And then I play Zelda for half an hour or so until she gets bored. Can I sneak my way up here? I think I can. I could. There we go. That's no moon. That is, however, a sheer cliff. Sheesh. While I'm here, passing through. Anything cool here? Just quartz. Okay. Nothing worth writing home about. Oops. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Thread the needle, thread the needle. Hey, Hughes. You almost caught back up on the VODs. And welcome to the present. You look dozing off to my voice? Well, thank you. Your friend's kids at 4 love to fire up his dad's WoW account and fly high in the air, then fall off. I have an excellent recording from a bunch of us playing Space Engineers a while back. I can't publish it because, well, one, it's really awful quality, and two, there are real names involved. And some of them are kids' names, so so sorry. But my friend's kid was about 8 at the time, and we were going to do a big raid on on some location in Space Engineers. It was like one of the modded bases, and the server was not up to the task. Or rather, the server was, but the game code was not up to the task at the time. And so we're all flying through atmosphere in our warships, and some of them were just bricks with guns, like really awful designs. My one friend literally made just a flying rectangle out of heavy armor and guns and like a few thrusters. And at one point we just hear in the background, Dad, why'd you get out? Dad, you're falling. And then we watching the... What? We watched in chat as, like, we see, my one friend just dying. And he's like, hey guys, I messed up. I stepped out of my ship while I was in transit. My ship is still going. One of our other friends chased his ship, like, forever. Interesting. Some kind of, like, flower-covered grave. I'm gonna dig under it. I don't want to break this. I just want to sort of, like, see what's underneath here. Ooh. Is there just the bony soil? Oh, these are chisel blocks. I think it is just bony soil in here, isn't it? Yeah, okay. That's kind of cool. Neat. Alright, which way's home? This way. It took us a while to recover and actually get to where we needed to go. And then we all died horribly. Because Space Engineers is not a game that's really designed for having combat that's fun. There we go. Let's get back on you. That's your Avorion design philosophy? Brick with thick armor, slabs, and lots of boom. Yeah, fair. If it works, it ain't stupid. Alright. Well. That was a fun stream, guys. Let me face the camera. Oh, I can't face the camera. Now I can face the camera. That was a fun stream, guys. Thanks for voting on that. That was really interesting. I was, let's just say I need some Febreze and some new pants. So, yeah, that was... that was really cool. I'm glad that there wasn't some, like, big, like, basement full of Nightmare Drifters. I feel like sometimes some of the mods get that way, and I was not super here for that. But yeah, I'm gonna unload inventory off camera. I'm gonna clean up my map markers too. This is getting a little too messy, so I'm gonna clean these up off camera. I won't do anything else though. And then come Wednesday, we will have a chore stream where we're going to make some. Well, we're gonna hang out in there, in the Panera. Hopefully there'll be wind. If not, we'll sleep as much as we can until we find wind. And we're gonna let the quern grind away. And then, while we're doing that, we're going to pan through the bonus soil that we have, and then maybe do some more smithing. And then next weekend, we'll have another regular stream again, where I think we'll get back to doing the temple. And then maybe after that, at some point, we'll check out the other, the modded locations. We do have that large globe we can trade in. That's pretty cool. So, yep. Thank you, everyone. And as always, my name is Hazan Kurazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.